All right, homestead tour starts with our driveway. Our property line is about there. You see the pink ribbon, and there's another pink ribbon. So we got a little creek. We got to cross the bridge to the creek. And this is our driveway. Lot of shagbark hickory trees throughout here. Hence the original farm name, Hickory Farm Ridge. And up the long driveway, we come up to our little house. Right now our camper's parked right in front of it, so you can't see.
But I got my raincoat.
That's right. Alright, so our property is essentially split in half. On this half, I trimmed out my address just to be safe, but this is the house and the front porch. And this is our 2-car garage. Our previous owners are still moving some stuff out, so they got a dumpster. And then back there is our wood burning furnace. If we want to save some money and energy costs, it will heat our house and our water. But yeah, this side is wooded with a creek down in there. Has a side fenced in yard at the side. I'd like to put a playground for Axel. And then our other half is essentially our more like farmland. We've got a pole barn there, and basically more pasture land, some fenced in areas for animals. There's some fruit trees back here, tons of blackberries. Still kind of exploring back here and slowly cleaning it up because it was pretty overgrown. But there's a big fenced in area there where previous owners had some sheep. And then there's our little chicken coop. It's going to be a nice project and a fenced in area for chickens. You've got the pole barn, and we have essentially tons of brush and trees throughout this area back there that we have paths mowed through so we can go for walks. Lots of adventures back there. Eventually, I'd like to put my garden kind of centrally here to be close to the house. And there you have it. I am currently in the side yard. It's nice and fenced in. Plan on putting a playground set here for Axel to just come out and play. And I can watch him from either the deck, the back deck, or this little camera. So here's the back deck, and we haven't gotten furniture for it yet. But let's go down to the creek. So, one of the ways to get there is through our gate. And luckily we've already cleared a little bit of a path here. It's a little ways down. Not too far, a little steep. This goes to our wooded area. I'm starting to see the creek. And the previous owners had used this creek for sitting around, it looked like, and they put some kind of shooting range because you can still see some of their targets on there they were using. Again, more of this shagbark hickory trees all through here. And these trees are huge. Big trees. What I love about this creek so far is that it is nice and shallow, unless of course it's raining. But it is the perfect place for Axel to just play in the water and play by the creek. We can come sit down here. Here we can put some chairs. I brought a chair here the other day while Axel played in the water in a swimsuit and some sandals. But here's our gorgeous little creek. So very peaceful. Collie loves it. Again, we're hoping to make this kind of a area we can come sit, just relax, listen to the creek. I'm sure Nate wants to do some hunting along here. So we have the woods on this side of the creek as well as the woods on that side of the creek. This goes all the way up to our bridge, and Axel and I walked it a little bit. We have not walked down this way, but we have a fair distance down this way as well. I came up this hill the other day just to see what was on the other side, because we have a little bit up over this ridge here. And there's a sheep farm back there. So there was all kinds of sheep in their little fenced in area. So that was cute. You can hear them every now and then. Yes. Beautiful creek area. Collie loves it. Axel loves it. He's taking a nap right now, or else he probably would be here in the water and never want to leave. Alright, and on this side, there's gate access to get where the sheep were. Pretty big fenced in area. They actually cleared it with the lawnmower because they picked up the sheep just a few days ago. But more fence posts where they took down some of the fencing. We got kind of central access to a lot of the property here. And again, we have these walking paths all throughout the area. Some fruit trees back there behind the pole barn. The little guy wanted to be picked up because some of the grass is too tall for him to walk through. So coming up on our chicken coop area, we actually cleared out the chicken coop area because chickens are the first animals we want to get. Oh, you want to walk in there?
Yeah.
Okay.
That way.
So we'll go this way. Here's our access.
Mommy, what?
Look, a big area. We could fit all kinds of chickens in here. We got a coop big enough. So there is a chicken coop in here. And I'm going to do some projects on this. We've got the coop that they used as a doghouse. So it has... I'm a little weary of snakes because we saw a big snake over here. But it's a pretty decent size in there. I need to add some nesting boxes and roosting bars. And then maybe a good secure gate here or door here. I want roosting boxes along the back here. Might actually do the front door here for it. And then do the roosting boxes on the side. so that we can have access from the outside to grab any eggs on the roosting boxes. And I can let them in and out here. And then maybe a little door at the bottom that I can open just to scoop and clean out right into the ground, or a bucket. But yeah, pretty decent size chicken coop. And it's fenced in on that side. You just can't see because it's a little overgrown with honeysuckle. But a nice big area. I'd be a little weary of what kind of animals can get in here. Luckily, this is pretty closed off with extra wires. The top has these rollers that were to prevent dogs from being able to jump up. So, nice chicken coop area. And here's those little paths I was talking about. Little walking paths kind of throughout the brush. These are blackberries. So you can see some of the fruits are gonna start to show up, but these are everywhere throughout the property. So we'll be able to pick blackberries. Oh my goodness, you found a bench to sit on. You look so cool. Yeah, it didn't break. Watch out for splinters. I'm so excited for when we have blackberries. I'm gonna be picking these non-stop. I might be able to make some jams, sell some blackberries, make syrups, freeze them, can them. I don't even, there's just so much around here that I'm super excited about. There's a lot of, I've been taking pictures of trees to see what kind they are. There's a lot of Bradford pear trees, which I still need to research if they actually produce pears that we can eat, or if they're just considered a nuisance. Axel wants to show you where our pumpkin patch is gonna go. We're gonna put a pumpkin patch out here. And what are we gonna use our pumpkins for?
Decorate them.
Yeah, decorate them for Halloween. Yeah, so here's some more of those Bradford pear trees. There seems to be some evergreen kind of trees randomly throughout here. I don't know if they were trying to make it into a like Christmas tree farm or something when they planted all those. But we'll have Christmas trees. This is gonna go before the previous owners. We requested them to remove that. I don't want to deal with other people's poo. This at one point they had into a solar garden, and I'm pretty sure it was a pet cemetery as well, because there's some pet headstones back here, but it's a little overgrown. There are these pretty blue like gemstone rocks all throughout the property, or all throughout this area. Not the whole property. And they still are taking some of the items back here, but it was filled with, they showed us pictures, it was filled with solar lights, and it was a solar garden. That's a fire pit table that they would sit at. So it's really nice area just to come and sit and relax. And it's the end of our property line, but you can look behind us. We just have a ton of fields. She told us they grew corn in there previously. Not sure what they're doing this year. But it's a peaceful little area back here. Okay, you can go touch it. Yeah, it's pretty. Okay, I'll pick you up. So yeah, that's our little brief tour of our homestead. Again, we've been here for 8 days now, so there's a lot of work to come. Getting it ready for a garden and animals, and hopefully I can share some of that with you as well. And for now, just sitting on the front porch, listening to all the birds in a very peaceful Beautiful piece of land. Thanks for watching.